Young Royals is at it again with the season 2, and fans can't stop gushing over the cast. So let's find out if some of them are still single. Edvin Riding. Edvin plays the character of Prince Wilhelm, who's the heir to the Swedish throne. However, his parents send him to boarding school and his life suddenly takes a turn for good. Edvin obviously looks very young and innocent on the show, and that might be because he's still a teenager. Yep, Edvin is only 19, so the character suits him quite a lot. When it comes to having a relationship, Edvin hasn't said much. He also seems rather shy and introverted and doesn't share his personal life on Instagram. However, there are a lot of pictures on his feed with his co-star Omar Rudberg. Upon this, fans were curious to know if the two are also together in real life. Fans also wanted Edvin to reveal if he's gay, but that obviously is his choice to make, and he hasn't said much about his relationship status and sexuality as for now. However, he's giving us solid co-star goals from his photos with Omar, and fans are shipping the two all the way because of their iconic on-screen chemistry. Omar Rudberg. Omar is the teenage heartthrob and plays the character of Simon on the show. He's the bold and liberal love interest of Prince Wilhelm, who studies with him at Hillerska. Omar is supposed to play a teenager on the show, and he does look very young. However, he's 23 in real life. He was born in 1998 and is a Scorpio. Omar has had quite a few relationships in his life, and he doesn't like to put labels on things, so he's dated both boys and girls. He hasn't publicly said anything about being gay, but most people assume that he's at least bi, although he seems to be single right now and doesn't post much about his personal life on Instagram. But fans are curious to know if something could happen between him and Edvin in the future because of how good the two look together, and their off-screen friendship is also pretty epic. Nikita Ugler. Nikita plays the faithful childhood friend of Wilhelm, Felice Ehrenkrona, who's been with him through it all. Felice is also of royal birth, and we got to see the decency and grace in her portrayal quite evidently. Did you know that Ugler has never really been on screen, and Young Royals is her very first TV appearance? Nikita is still 21, so she obviously has a lot to achieve, but her eyes are on the stars for sure. She shares a lot of pictures with her friends on her Instagram, but as for now, she's single. We could see a lot of gorgeous photos of her family, so it seems like if she was in a relationship, she would be sharing it on Instagram, as she comes off as a very expressive person. But dating status is under the wraps as of now, and Nikita is currently taking her career quite seriously, so a relationship might be the last thing on her mind right now. Malte Gardinger. We all have a love-hate relationship with August, played by Malte Gardinger. He's sweet and gorgeous, of course, but the way he outed Simon and Wilhelm was not cool. Malte portrayed August quite effortlessly, and he gave us the royal vibes we've been wanting all along. And he looks very young while playing his character, although in reality he's 22. Malte has a knack for becoming friends with people because all we see on his Instagram are pictures of him hanging out with his friends. He doesn't share much of his personal life either. Some people think that he obviously is dating someone and is trying to keep it a secret, but as of official reports, Malte is single and hasn't addressed any dating rumors yet. Frida Argento. Frida plays the super interesting character of Simon's sister, Sarah Eriksson, and it seems like she'll have a full-blown relationship with August in season 2, which will make her a very important character. She has only worked on one show before Young Royals, and she's already an absolute fan favorite. She's 22 years old as of now and has gotten her big break already. Although when it comes to having a relationship, she's been keeping things very personal. In fact, she hardly has 33 posts on her Instagram, most of which are either related to Young Royals or herself. But we couldn't see any potential suitors on her feed, and the reports are also saying that Frida is single, though she might have dated someone in the past because we surely can't rule it out. Pernilla August. We all saw Queen Christina being ignored by Wilhelm in the trailer of the second season, and it kind of felt nice. She obviously is a very strict mother of Wilhelm, and Pernilla August is playing this character so well that it felt very real, and we could even resonate with her at several instances. Pernilla has previously done a lot of worthwhile projects, best of which was her dubbing of Star Wars in Swedish and her appearance in Händelser vid vatten. When it comes to her age, Pernilla is 64, and she looks as gorgeous as ever before. In addition, she's married twice, once in 1981, and she even had a daughter with this marriage. But things soon started going down in the dumps, although she remarried in 1991 with Billy August and had 2 daughters. But things didn't work out with him either, so she decided to take a divorce in 1997. There were a lot of dating rumors about the actress, but she never addressed any of them. For now, Pernilla is single and very happy with her 3 daughters. Felicia Trudson. Miss Trudson is playing Stella on the show, which is a very sweet character, and we often see her hanging out with Madison and Felicia. Even though she doesn't have her own storyline, she's great as a side character, and we might see her backstory in the upcoming seasons. She's still 23 and has worked in a few Swedish acting projects. Felicia has a lot of friends and a whole lot of aesthetic pictures on her Instagram, but when it comes to her love interests, things are pretty unclear. She's never talked about having any love interest, however, we could see a lot of potential suitors on her profile, but they could also just be her friends. So Felicia is single and unmarried for now, but there's a chance that she might be keeping her relationship private. Berry Go Eyes. Berry Go Eyes plays Rosh on Young Royals, and she's a recurring character in the show. Even though she doesn't have a solid backstory, we'll still see her in season 2, and we might even get to know her character a little better. She portrays the character of a teen, but in reality she's 25, and yet she brought the innocence in her character with great skill. Berry is currently in a very happy and loving relationship with her girlfriend Nicole, and has tons of photos about her on Instagram. The two even recently got a baby, and Berry thinks there's no one she would like to raise a baby with other than Nicole. Their love seems legit, and they might be the new it couple in town because they've been together for years now, and their love seems to only increase with time. Carmen Gloria Perez. Carmen plays Linda, who's the mother of Simon on the show. Carmen is quite famous in the industry, and she's also a writer and a director. Carmen has played a very important role in the second season, and she's only 41 as of now, but her portrayal of the mother of two teenagers seems very realistic and legit. There isn't a lot of information out there about her relationship status, and her official Instagram account also seems to be mostly about her travel stories and selfies. Even though she seems to be active on Instagram, she hasn't posted about her love interest, and that hints us that she might be single. Carmen is very secretive and doesn't share her personal life on social media, which is why it's hard to tell if she's actually single or just doesn't want to make her relationship public. Mimi Sion. Mimi plays the character of Fredrika, who's Felice's friend, and also a student at Hillerska. She's absolutely gorgeous and steals the spotlight whenever she's on screen. When it comes to age, she's 23 and living her best life, which is very obvious from her Instagram posts and stories. Mimi doesn't seem to be interested in disclosing her personal life on social media either. We don't really know why Gen Z have started being so secretive about their relationships. Mimi seems to have fun with her friends, and her career is only getting started, so there's a high chance that she's focusing on her professional life and not thinking about dating at all. Angela Olsen. The uptight headmistress of Hillerska, Miss Annette Lilia, is a sight to behold. The way she manages everything at such a scandalous school is truly inspiring, and even though some people don't like her character, we gotta say that her screen presence has added a lot of elegance to the show. Ingela is a very well-experienced Swedish actress, and she's 64 years old but looks a lot younger than that, even in her role. She doesn't have any social media presence and never talks about her family publicly because she likes to keep things private. However, she does have a husband, and she's been married to him for quite a while now. His name is Kai Pipo, and he's also in the entertainment industry as the head of lighting in a lot of famous projects. Kai is a very famous lighting designer, and the couple is living happily with each other, and that's all that matters. So which of these characters do you like the most in season 2 of Young Royals? Tell us in the comments. Take care, and thanks for watching.